So guys, this weekend I got a new computer and my cat is here as well. Finally, here is the beast. Well, I got this thing from my uncle. Oh, let me just rotate my phone. This beast has 16 gigs of RAM. Yep, I know that's incredible. Let's get on to the video. So this beast not beast, it's a piece of shit. It has a GT 710. We all know that the GeForce GT 710 is a piece of shit graphics card. This one has a GTX 660 Ti and is an absolute amazing graphics card, although it's a little old. I got, let's just compare to my old computer. I did go from 3 gigs of RAM to 16, so I never have to worry about RAM issues again. I got from a 1024p monitor to a 1050p monitor. This graphics card is meant for 1080p gaming, so it can do even better. Same speakers, a more boring keyboard. The best mouse I've felt in my whole life. A Gigabyte M6900. Yes, you can make some 69 memes with it. These rubber pads are absolutely amazing with these buttons. These buttons feel so good compared to this piece of shit. You can like push them so much in. This monitor is also really clear. Let me just turn it on. Oh, and by the way, I finally switched from USB 2.0 to 3.0. By the way, you're probably loving this case. And the name of it is a Cooler Master CM Storm Scout 2. Oh my god, that's a little bad. I won't be taking it apart, but you can maybe see that there is an MSI graphics card in it. Duh. Yeah, there we go. I dusted it off. There was a ton of dust on that VSV55 V550 power supply, whatever it's called. It has a switch for the LED, which is only in white. You have to go away, cat. Yeah, you just have to... Jesus. Yeah, you're not supposed to sit here, okay? That's my place. We got this pretty shitty keyboard, which I'm just gonna plug into the USB port. Let's turn it on. I got my same old WD-10SX hard drive, 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte is absolutely amazing. There we go, MSI Military Class 3. The fan ramping up is the GPU fan, it will get more silent. This thing is absolutely gigantic compared to that. Why is that even called a HP Pro? See, my hard drive is super fast right now. Let me just put in my password. My hard drive is performing way better than on a dual core. It's performing freaking fast right now. It's super snappy. It's performing like an SSD for some reason. Even though it's on full load, it loads start menu just directly. Sorry that I don't have any Wi-Fi. I don't have any Wi-Fi. This is not my stick. I have my own stick, but I lost it. So yeah, and they're very expensive. So that's very nice. At least that's USB 3.0, so I can get some better Wi-Fi performance. Here's the switch for those RGB nerds. No, I hate RGB. I love the simple white color. A reset button, which is always nice. Why is it updating Steam? Steam is a piece of crap that nobody uses. Has 2 GPU fans. 1 fan on the back, 1 fan on here. But you can put 2 fans in here. I think maybe there's 2, but I don't know. Putting a hard drive in this rig was pretty darn hard. You had to take off the thing at the back. And yeah, don't put your computer near a radiator. Although this radiator is almost constantly on, the computer didn't get any hotter with idling at 30 degrees up to 35, so it's still very cool. I did bottleneck my GPU, and if you still don't know about specs, I will launch up Specky here. It has a Intel Core i5-3350P. Well, that one has a 3470, not a P. I don't know what P means. Let me tell me in the comments. I think the U means for overclocking. There we go. 16 gigabytes dual channel Corsair Vengeance RAM we're talking about. Not just 16 gigs, but a really good one. The actual name is a MSI Z77A G41. Military Class 3. This is a Acer X22 3UW. 1050p. 2 gigabyte NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660 Ti, which is the main thing I really find amazing about this. A very great sounding CD drive that actually works and isn't that loud. Hey! Don't break down the cushion or whatever that's called. Look, that hard drive's not heating up anywhere. I could take off the side panel, but I don't really wanna. I may actually will, but yeah. Oh, and listen when I tighten on the screw. It starts making a really faint buzzing noise from the hard drive. I actually want to know, is this I think it's a 4500 RPM hard drive, but I don't mind having that since 1 terabyte is absolutely amazing for me. But no, I'm not gonna do video editing on this because I've video edited on my mobile phone and I'm totally fine with that. 16 gigs of RAM, dude. Why did the previous owner even bother giving this to me? I mean, that's a really rude thing to say to myself, I know, but this thing is such incredible. Just keep it and keep using it. 16 gigabytes of RAM isn't it's not even gonna go obsolete in like 8 years or something. Kind of crap that this doesn't have Wi-Fi built in. Now I have to use TP-Link, which is the crappiest brand in the whole world. Obviously, it's a Chinese brand. By the way, that one has a Foxconn motherboard, which is Chinese. And it doesn't support higher performance graphics card than the GT710. If you don't know how underpowered the GT710 is, this thing has 2 fans to cool the GPU, right? If you're not even a tech savvy, you don't even know what kind of computer this is, let's just start with basic stuff, how bad the graphics card in the thing is. This one has 2 fans. It needs it to let it cool. This thing, on the other hand, has, and I think this is the one with the fans, but other models, like the 1 gigabyte model, after 2 gigabyte model, the models outside the USA, inside the USA, and not in Europe. The ones in Europe have fans. This one does, but if you live in the USA or outside Europe, it has no cooler on it. It's so underpowered. It just has a heatsink that's like this big. I've seen bigger heatsinks on GPUs that are made in the year 2006. I have a GeForce 7200 GS, which is the worst graphics card in the world. It's even worse than built-in graphics on your average Dell business computer. But even that one has a larger heatsink than the GT710, and I find these fans of it getting pretty darn loud, or it could be the computer. I have no idea. This one doesn't stay that loud, but GPU fan goes above every sound. So yeah. It was full of dust, especially the power supply. But yeah, man, going from a computer out of the year 2006 to one from 2012. I know the GTX 660 Ti is quite old. But still, going from a stupid AMD Radeon HD 4350, which is pretty darn underpowered, I can get 60 FPS on Roblox. Yes, I play Roblox, the best game ever. With 60 FPS with the graphics maxed out. I can't even get 20 FPS on that old Radeon with the graphics on half. Yeah. I did hit the 60 FPS mark on that GPU, but then the graphics were like Minecraft grade. And like really, really, really bad Minecraft grade, I mean, with that. Yeah, it's the Core i5. Peripherals, network. So sad that this thing doesn't have Wi-Fi built in. I could throw in a PCIe network card, but since Windows 10 is so shitty that it doesn't even support it, and I don't want to take this thing apart. This thing is such a beast. I don't want to hurt it. Even putting getting a RAM slot out. I know it's military class for a reason. There are really good components inside of it that are durable. They say it on the MSI site itself. That's not some fake marketing. It's really great looking motherboard and really see. Oh my god, you can literally see the model number. That's absolutely amazing. They just gave me an energy boost. See, C778G41. Look at that dust on there. I just couldn't clean it that good, and I didn't want to touch it. Tell me if this is glass or not. I may take off the side panel, but I'm probably not gonna. Maybe replace my hard drive, but if I am gonna replace my SSD with a hard drive, it must be 1 terabyte. I don't want stupid 128 gigabytes of SSD storage. I had one of those before. They were total crap. It's filled up in like a week. And my stuff takes a minimum of 70 gigabytes on the drive. Well, look, if I want to go my own way and get everything on it I want, I have 600 gigabytes available storage, and I've used 300 gigabytes. So yeah, I minimum need the minimum I want is 400 gigabytes at least. The sweet spot is 500 gigabytes, and the absolute amazingness that I can just live my freedom on my computer is obviously 1 terabyte. Anyways, guys, that was my amazing gaming PC. By the way, I'm not gonna sell my previous PC because it was for my mother, but I am gonna sell a PC for my grandpa. That's where I got this hard drive from. It's absolute shit in terms of performance. It takes a solid state. No, one of those stupid graphics cards that are really small, small form factor cards, whatever they're called. Oh my god, this mouse is so amazing. I don't like these little switching things though. These buttons are absolutely incredible. I mean, enough rambling. See you all later.